Hello, Horace back with another episode of Rome 2, the Rome campaign. I made sure to mention last time that this will be Lentulus' revenge for Merenda and the death of the First Italian Legion. That being said, we're going to end a turn. We're going to probably end up with them selling out, because as we can see, it takes 2 turns before this place is going to surrender and that army disappears completely. I know they're not going to wait for that to happen. We did bloody them up, but I am not prepared for a full-on assault on this city. It's still got very powerful towers, and I don't want to risk Lentulus in that. If they attack me, much better for it, even with this force coming in reserve to assist. They simply can't do much. And I know the Reti have someone here, and the Nori have someone here that could possibly cause some problems for the 3rd Primigenia. I still don't believe that's going to happen. The Helvetii, however, have someone who definitely needs to go. We'll see if we can get rid of her. And that was not successful. Okay. Well, we're just going to hope maybe she decides to retaliate on him. I never thought I'd wish this, but I'm hoping that the 4 named dentist, that's what I'm going to call him, the veteran, is going to possibly take the hit and save Lentulus and the army. Either that or they can't reach, which I find highly doubtful. Alright. So we'll end turn and see what happens. It would be like this game to hit me sideways, so we'll see if that also occurs this turn. Maybe Carthage will declare war on me. Wouldn't that be fun? But anyway. The position I got right now is pretty good. I hope to subjugate the Helvetii, as, if nothing else, retaliation for their reconquest of Medland. I know I overextended, and I could have done something different by setting the army outside the city before I ended the turn, therefore allowing them to retreat past the city, making it much more likely that I could have salvaged my legion and replenished it. I thought about rebuilding the Legion, and I will, but it will be a few turns. I believe I'm still making the temple in Latium, and until that gets built, I want to abstain from doing so, because I want as many bonuses as that Legion can get right off the bat. She tried, but it looks like she couldn't reach. But there was definitely a spy who attempted to do the same. Armenia's gone. Interesting. Okay, docks were created at Yater. And although I could probably do coastal levies, which I can actually do it, so I'm doing it. It's not that expensive as I thought it was, but that's kind of odd, because I thought it was a lot more expensive.
That soul is a way to the afterlife. All I do for Rome.
Alright. So she ran away, but in the process, we eliminated her as a potential problem. We're gonna go after this guy. With 13%, how can we fail? Well... Oh good. We didn't fail. I hoped not, but I really didn't know. I haven't taken much attrition, and they got one more turn, and then they have to fight me. They might sally out into the winter, which gives them a bonus, and I really don't mind. Yep, we're gonna do one more turn and then start building back up the first Italica here. Let's see what else is going on in the world before we end this turn. Balsam has the 5th Herculia under Lucius Papirius Cursor. Oh yeah, I remember. Yeah, we're gonna build that too. I mean, there's no reason why not. There's the 1st Menace, pretty decent little navy. Not great, but not bad. Ooh, Skyons of Tyros, and the Defenders of the New City. Appropriate, since they're in Carthage, which is also known as the New City in Phoenician. I've got the 4th Gemina, my Soki Legion, down here under Titus Nero. I think his name's Titus. I hope it's Titus, because that's awesome. And what else? Yeah, I think that's it. I think that's it for now. Alright, well, moving on. Carthage still can't defeat me in a straight-up battle. Even if they went straight for Corrales and tried to assault it, I think I could hold it, no problem. Balsam is going to be kind of sweet candy for Carthage. They might try to take the city, simply because it's got really good buildings in it that they can convert. But I also think they give me enough bonuses I could probably hold that city, especially with the 5th Herculia in there. I think I'd be fine, but we'll see. Athens has got a pretty good sized empire. I see they took Singadun from the Getai. Good for them. Bad for me. I probably ought to see how they feel about me. I'm a little worried they're probably going to be an enemy sooner rather than later. Obviously, I'm getting big empires building up. Okay, so the 3rd Primigenia will now get its revenge as these guys bring their faces to my axe, or at least to my spear. Okay. I don't have really much that I'm too worried about. The skirmishers will be annoying. That's about it. That unit of Osworn under Sabazios is alright, I guess. My units of cavalry have nearly completely replenished. My infantry looks good. My leader is very veteran. Lentulus should be capable of doing great damage to him, and I'm gonna probably assume I'm gonna be fighting in a snowstorm. That seems to be my luck. The army's general isn't named Sabazios, is it? It's the army is called the Fury of Sabazios. I don't know who's in this Oathsworn. I guess I'll find out. Okay.
General!
True Roman fashion. Not fashion. Do a triplex Achaeus, which is what we have anyway, so find that is going to probably do me the best possible use in this battle. Although I'm probably moving you guys back because you don't need to be up front. Explosive rounds.
Understood.
And there we go.
Have no mercy in your hearts today. The barbarian hordes over there have no mercy.
Enemy reinforcements approaching.
Their pig grunting of a language. Any man with mercy in his heart will answer to me. Make Ready! General! Group disbanded!
Okay, so on the lips of every legionary in this army should be the first Italica and Merenda. We're gonna get our victory, and we're gonna make sure they know exactly why we're going to destroy them. Eating my forces the entire way in, which is exactly what I want. If nothing else, it helps to cause some morale shock. Oh, there he is, Smirios, our old friend. Hope I smear him all over the place.
Double time!
Back. I see what you're doing. Ain't happening. Ain't happening.
To us all!
Alright. That will work. Yeah, that'll definitely work. Alright, no. Don't go into the nasty, mean little spears. They're gonna do what they did before, aren't they? You guys are good. You are going to do that.
Victoria, lead us!
Alright. You guys. Not much I can do about that mess. A lot I can do about this mess, however. I am going to do it.
Engage!
Oh, yes.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
There we go. We are crushing them. Wow. Okay, there we go. Now we're causing some damage. More of that. Don't want to lose sight of that mess. Alright.
As you command! Ready and waiting!
Now for our charge with him. Oh, I never did take these guys off of that, did I? Okay. There we go.
Ready for orders.
Equites! Advance at speed!
Alright, pull back.
As you command!
Good spears, don't get me wrong. This is gonna hurt my calf, but should hurt you a lot more.
Our general is under attack.
Yep, that ought to do.
Principes!
Okay, and they're attacking.
Troops awaiting orders. Jupiter gives us strength.
The men are wavering.
Yep, gonna sacrifice that unit. You guys, though, I don't want to sacrifice, so...
Wield me! Principes! Quick march! Commander! On double turn!
Doing that. Good.
General!
Looking good. Short swords?
For glory!
Full-on brunt charge out of Devastator, I think. So that's exactly what we're doing. Okay, now it gets kind of nasty.
Romans ready for duty.
Engage!
Waiting.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Brave Romans to a man!
Oh yeah. Nasty battle.
The battle is turning in our favor.
Okay.
Brave Romans to a man! The riders at the
And since this
battle!
place is going to
Orders.
end up falling next turn, I'm not so worried about causing too much damage to them. Once the battle's over, the battle's over, and that's about all there is to it.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
At your service!
Oh yeah, they didn't like that, did they?
Astarte!
And that's the end of that. The rest of the forces are going to disintegrate. And...
The enemy general is dead.
okay. Apparently it happened right at the same time that they lost. But Smirios is dead, and so is the other. And Lentulus got his revenge. Cavalry got kind of wrecked, but they'll recoup. I don't really think I need to worry about it. And I only lost a single unit, most likely, of Soki Equites, which I can live with. They weren't all that great. Besides, once I replenish up here, I should be okay. And I've got far more people this time than I had the first time. And that was an army full of mercenaries as well as a full stack. With it gone, they've got about a half stack at best. So that'll be nice. Almost 8 minutes long. And I apologize if this one goes on a bit longer or shorter than normal. I seem to have forgotten when I started this, so we'll see when how long it takes me to do this, but I know generally how long this has been so far, so I'm gonna say roughly 20-ish, 20 minutes, maybe 25 at the most. So still got plenty of runtime, I think. Save the unit of Sophiequite is good. We will enslave.
Ready for further orders.
More slaves are always good. As we are the Roman Republic and our economy kind of depends upon it. Take the settlement and we're going to occupy it.
At your command.
Third Primigenia is good. Failed a mission. Lentulus has upgraded, however, so not a terrible loss. For the Legion, we should probably have that, I think. Third Primigenia is going to be pretty impressive. Well, Inexorable Conquerors. Unrelenting Force. Unrelenting Force sounds good. Alright. What else we got here? Siegecraft. Logistics. Because we want to replenish fast. Alright. Cool. That one. Get rid of that. Get rid of that, get rid of that, and get rid of that.
My sword is yours.
Let's head north. And pretty much what I expected. We could do that. Place considerable damage against a specific unit in the army. I don't need to do that. I think his services would be better rendered. Well, it says he's got a terrible chance, but I kind of want to try it. Okay. New option. Slaughter. Let's get rid of the general. Good. And we will wreck the baggage train because we want to replenish. And she levels up. Go for that. So that's happening. Man, public order is terrible in this province. And as we said, new legion being developed. We've got Potitius, Strabo of the Julia, Valentius, and Rufus. Valentius cost me -6 senators, so let's see where we actually stand, politically speaking. 37, 27. Drusus is of House Julia. Metellus and Brutus at Yader and Maria Baracum, he's an admiral. They are in charge in their House Junia. A bossum has under the 5th Herculia is Cursor, and Potitius or Potitus is stationed in Rome. He has 165 senators. If Lentulus dies, I lose a lot of influence, and although Nero at Lilybium holds the Soki Legion, it's not as good a quality. I'm gonna go ahead and do Balventius. We need somebody else that's got the capacity to be a good legion. So, General's Bodyguard.
At your command. Get to
There we
it.
are. And let's see, he needs more authority, unless I want to specialize in something like cunning, maybe? Ooh, but +2 morale for units would be good. It kinda makes sense. A Signifer, rally to the standard for the 1st Italica. We're doing it. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Fight for Rome.
1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. We're gonna hold there. Ooh, and I got Onager. Good. So the 1st Italica is being rebuilt in Valathri. It should be capable of being a decent force here shortly. That appears to be nearly all we can do. We wanted to check on Athens and see what kind of empire it's turning into, and by the looks of it, terrifying. They do like me, though. Do they
Welcome,
want anything?
welcome. In a spirit of Olympian hospitality, I welcome you and will listen with care.
They want nothing. But they still like me, which is better than nothing. Sparta?
I am eager to hear your embassy, inspired as it undoubtedly is by the wit and wisdom of Athena herself.
Alright, we'll leave you alone. Fine. Whoa, Carthage just... Because I won that battle, I guess. They kind of had second thoughts about what's going on. I really want you...
Welcome. In a spirit of Olympian hospitality, I welcome you and will listen with care. While your rhetoric is sound, the substance...
Dang it. Can I get you...
Are you brave or foolish?
Wow.
Or just mad? Well,
Okay. Honestly, I don't understand why they wouldn't accept it. They're kind of on death's door. The 1st Legion is coming back into shape. The 3rd Primigenia is marching up with our most seasoned general that we have. I like Drusus, he looks awesome. I want to make him pretty powerful, but I think if we fight against Athens, which may be something we have to do, judging by the fact they're becoming a bit too powerful, it will be a nasty fight. I will guarantee you. What are you doing? Well, they succeeded. I wonder what they did, though. Delayed my buildings or something, possibly? Subversion attempt, rally slaves. Opportune failure, good. I can live with that. Okay. Those, that, and didn't want to do that, but I don't think I'm gonna get a choice. Well, we're gonna do a public forum still. I think, given the size of the city, might be good.
How can I be of assistance?
Now, I want you
What do you wish of me?
to wreck baggage train, please. Or that'll work too.
An excellent choice.
Yep, good.
I will do anything for Rome.
Single combat. I should have went for the other one, dang. It's alright though.
With success.
Yeah. Upgrade.
I am a favored son of mine.
Enter. Assassination, single combat. We're gonna go for it. One more turn. What are we doing? Oh yeah. More money. Can live with that. So, there's their new general. Caletios. He'll be interesting. Indeed. Yeah. I can do that here too, can't I? So it looks like the first Italica is going to stay quarter legion right now, till next turn. I want to make sure this city turns into a Roman city before I move out with the 3rd Primigenia. Take and subjugate the Helvetii. If that happens, I might make them into a bigger power. Maybe even let them take Coria and Noria. Not sure though. Haven't made up my mind yet. One thing's for sure, they're building up, which I don't like. Okay. Yeah, Denter was wounded. Irrigation, Cisalpina, yeah, we know. That's fine, we're gonna want to fight it anyway. Oh good, Midlan is up and ready. Dalminium has a temple to Jupiter. Cisalpina, of course, gets Sardinia. The Civil Colonia is really what I want here. So I'm doing it. And I'm a little upset that army got hit.
At your service.
Let's assassinate you, shall we? Can't. Apparently.
I will see it done.
Not what I wanted. Dang it, I selected the wrong army. Whatever.
We hunger for battle.
Well, now that the city's up and going, with at least 2 Ferrari, a Principe unit, and some levies of note, I'm going to move out and take these guys on. So, let's attack the city. Auto-resolve, because we can, and that's the end of that. And we're going to subjugate them.
Commander.
And our Imperium has increased. You now maintain additional armies. Okay, yeah. Cool. And we can still get back here in time to assist with that. Because we're about to have a rebellion. Public order would be useful, so labor organization it is. And I feel like there's something I want to do, but I don't know what. Oh, yeah. My new client state.
Speak quickly and well. Speak ill or slow. Trade.
Come
Do you
on.
think us children flattered and distracted by your pretty
We're
beads?
just joking.
Ha!
I like a good joke.
Your coins have your ugly face.
Greetings, my friend. You have my
Nope.
ear.
Fine. Well, there's that at least.
Ready for battle. It is a great and glorious thing to die for Rome.
We'll hold on to that for now. Oh. Of course. Tax harvesting, bread and games. Well, bread and games, obviously. That'll give me +4 to public order. We're gonna need it. I'm hoping it's a slave revolt, because if it's a slave revolt, we can slaughter a bunch. And hopefully make a statement to any further possible rebellions. They are my client state, but they're probably going to rebel eventually if I don't get their public order back up. Cool. Lentulus gets his triumph. Take that, Levo. Just in time. Agent recovered, Denter. Yep, man has shown unfaltering devotion to Rome. He is a true Roman hero. We honor him and celebrate his glorious victories. Which he's gotten a bunch. Aw. Looks like we're gonna need that rebellion to try and waste some time here. What do we got as a garrison in Genoa again? Yeah, we got some good units. We gotta be okay.
Commander. Are you ready to serve Rome?
4. tanks. I would get those, but I eventually will, just not quite yet. Same with the auxiliary infantry, we're not quite at that point. Actually, some Roman Scorpion would be nice. That gets me to 20 units, but we'll wait on that. We'll do 2 units of Onager in the 1st Italia. It's gonna be our main legion, I think. Who's the enemy general? Another sworn unit? Yeah, we're gonna want to assault that thing. Limit the numbers. That can't be bad, can it?
Rome's will is done.
It's okay. Not the best number reduction I could think of, but so be it. Water tank would, for sanitation. I feel like Minerva would be useful here. So we're gonna do that. Minerva. Ooh, I see the Averni have an army. Well, an empire. So I can already tell you that this campaign is gonna be...
The people of Carthage have spoken. Your merchants are no longer welcome.
Okay. I think we have a winner. Our next empire to destroy is going to be Carthage again. That's fine with me. I need more land. And I think Iberia looks fun. I'm going to linger Carthage. I'm not going to invade Africa yet, I don't think. But that seems appropriate. It is reaching the time period of the Second Punic War, although hopefully they don't have a real Hannibal Bark. Oh, okay. Massalia is going to bring a full stack to assist with completely overpowering that small little rebellion. Although the Helvetii are going to cause some problems to them. Yeah, we knew it would deteriorate pretty bad. Drusus is now a military tribune, so Baldy's got a good force. And he's beginning to get some power. Medlan, we could continue to upgrade it. Might be good. Might be real good, actually. Yeah. Well. No. No. We're going to march over the border here.
Ready for orders. Your next command?
Do some... We could do light horse. I feel like naked swords are useful, though. They're a pretty OP unit sometimes. And they have that wonderful frenzy ability, which should help me out. Might also make these guys get a little more concerned. I'm going to want the library here, I already can tell. We're going to wait on the rest. One more turn for that coastal patrol. Cool. Lentulus is 39, not quite there yet. These guys, however... Drunken wife, huh? That's awesome. -1 gravitas per turn. +2 public order per turn, though. and he is in Genua. It's +2 public order. I can take the penalty for now. Besides, this will counter it. So he's now military tribune.
Commander.
Good.
My time is better spent feasting and hunting than listening. So be quick with...
May Hermes bless us both with skillful tongues, that we may speak our parts well, and
Wow.
so reach agreement.
Because of the Helvetii. That's pretty much where I'm at. Well, we'll let them fight their little war if they want. We got bigger fish to fry in the case of this thing.
Welcome, friend. Welcome. Come, sit. Enjoy the pleasures of my home, and
Can I
let us
convince
find
you
a
to do
call.
something? Come on, I know you wanna. No? Dang.
I will listen further.
What about you?
Come, my friend. Speak. We are men of words, and so serve our peoples with honor.
No. Dang.
This offer is a...
Well, we tried. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Well, the good news is we know what's about to happen. Our attention needs to go back south once we deal with this rebellion in Cisalpine Gaul. I think we're going to be able to stabilize the region. I'm pretty sure. So that's what I plan on doing. Okay. You can go to war with them, I don't mind. Troubled populace in Cisalpina and Illyria. Okay, so I need to pay attention to Illyria too.
To victory!
You're done. Kill him.
Waiting for orders. At your
Good.
command.
Oh wow, that did wonders. Apparently. Medium siege engines would be useful here. Commander. And which one's got the weaker garrison? 2 stati, Principes, 4 stati, 1 Principe. Definitely Batavium has the weaker.
Commander.
So,
Any man who drops out is left
moving
behind.
here.
Salve, how can I help? Rome honors those who fight for her.
We're gonna do that. And that. Cool. It's all my money, but I don't mind. Well, okay, it is rising in Illyria, so my provinces are under control, it looks like. Which I'm kind of happy about. Not gonna lie, I was a little worried. There's my new coastal patrol. Right there. Very nice. Gadira's looking good. You know what? Since you decided to do that, guess what I'm about to do? Yeah, that might not feel real good. I'll move past that border and get into that next. I think. Carthaginian really needs to be invaded. It's asking for it.
At your command.
Mercenary Scutari. We got some mercenary Scutari Cav and Iberian Cav, which we'll probably pick up before we invade. But we want to go to Batavium with that army first. And we'll see what we can do. So we've righted the situation in the north, we've ended the unhappy war, we've subjugated the Helvetii as retaliation for destroying the first Italica, we've rebuilt the first Italica, so lots happened in the last couple episodes. And thankfully we're now in a position to once again think about expansion. And Iberia looks fun. I don't think that the barbarian tribes over the Danube are quite done with Athens yet, and I think Athens is probably bit off more than it can chew, simply because it has far too much territory to protect and not enough armies. We'll see if I'm right. I don't know where the Helvetii are going, but I guess we'll find out. So we'll take a look at all this. Attrition,
Ambition's debt is paid.
cunning, authority, and yeah, we'll do wise one. And some more of that too. Gladius, dishonest. Faction destroyed the Celtiberian Confederation. Well, it should be. I thought it was already gone. Illyria, Corsica, Sardinia, Carthaginiensis, Abelos, Megara. Ooh, we had an upgrade of money. I'm sure that's simply because of the time of the year, but... Yep, Temple of Minerva. Yeah, it's happening. And Genua is happening. Move these guys over to Batavium. Yeah, we don't have a public order problem now. And we'll move you right there. That ought to make them feel it. Perfect. I forgot I was raiding too, so that's probably part of the reason also. That's good. One more turn for Yater. So, pretty good. So our next war is going to be for Iberia. We're going to pick apart chunks of the Carthaginian Empire. So Cursor may get some potential action next turn as we siege Carthaginian, while the Junii also take on Gadira. If I'm not mistaken, I think... Okay, he's not quite ready yet. But that wasn't what I was going to do. Oh, darn, nope. He's other houses. I was going to say I thought the Junii were pretty much given control of the westernmost theater of war. But apparently not. So, never mind. Looks pretty good. So, next time we are going to begin our Second Punic War by seeing if we can goad Carthage into declaring war. Now, I could just simply do it, but I feel it slightly more entertaining to see if we can goad them into a war and thus put us on a semi-defensive position. So we'll see what happens next time, but I have a feeling we will be at war with someone, and judging by all of our friends around us, and I don't really mean friends, I'd say we are in for a war of empires. And we will need it because we need territory. We need to expand fast, and I think we are finally capable of doing so. So, until then, I'll see you later.